Korean is not difficult. It just looks difficult. There's only one thing you need to remember. Korean is like Lego. Imagine you are a baby who loves playing with Lego. You cannot build anything with just one block, right? You need at least 2 blocks to put things together. It's the same with Hangul. To form a Korean syllable, you need at least 2 blocks and up to 3 blocks. The first block is a consonant. The second block is a vowel. And the third block is a special system in Korean called Batchim. Now let's start with consonants. Korean has 19 consonants. For example, this is 기역. It sounds like the English G. If you look closely, it kind of looks like a gun. That's why it makes a G sound. This is 니은. It has N sound. It looks like a nose. This is 디귿. It has D sound. It looks like a door. This is 리을. It sounds L. It looks like a long road. This is 미음. This has M sound. This looks like a mouth. This is 비읍. It sounds B. It looks like a bucket. This is 시옷. It has S sound. It looks like a scissors. This is 이응. When it's at the beginning of a syllable, it's completely silent. Then why do we use it? Well, do you remember how I said you need at least a consonant and a vowel to make a syllable? That means vowels can't be written alone. So we use 이응 as a placeholder. If you write 야, you need 이응 to hold the vowel in place. This is 지읒. It has J sound. It looks like a guy jogging. This is 치읓. It has CH sound. It looks like a church. This is 키읔. It has K sound. It looks like a key. This is 티읕. It sounds T. It kind of looks like a table lying down, right? Maybe that's a stretch, but it might help you to remember. This is 피읍. It sounds P. It looks like a pipe. This is 히읗. It sounds H. It looks like a hat. Next, let's talk about double consonants. This is simple. Some consonants can be written twice to make the sound stronger and tenser. Only 기역, 디귿, 비읍, 시옷, and 지읒 can be doubled. Take a look at these examples. The left side is the regular consonant, and the right side is the double version. Listen carefully and try to hear the difference. 가, 까, 다, 따, 바, 빠, 사, 싸, 자, 짜. Can you feel the stronger sound? 가구, 누나, 다리미, 라디오, 마이크, 바보, 손, 오이, 자비, 채소, 케이크, 타워, 파이, 호소, 꼬리, 띠, 뼈, 사이코, 찌다. Now let's move on to vowels. These two lines are the core of Korean vowels. The vertical line sounds 이. The horizontal line sounds 으. Here's an easy trick to remember them. When you say 이, your mouth stretches vertically. When you say 으, your mouth stretches horizontally. Some people struggle with 으 because there's no exact equivalent in English. Just think about the noise you make when you see something gross, like That's similar to Now let's look at some common vowels. This sounds a, this sounds o. O is a bit tricky because it doesn't exist in English, but it's similar to the U in sun or multi. This is O. Imagine it as a sprout growing on the ground. This is U. Think of it as a root growing under the ground. Now, if we add one more stroke to these vowels, they get a Y sound. A, ya, o, yo, o, yo, u, you. Now let's talk about complex vowels. These are made by combining the simple vowels we just learned. There are 11 complex vowels in total. E, ye, wa, we, wo, we, 의. Some of these have identical pronunciations. For example, e and e sound the same. In Korean, dog is 개 and crab is 개. Try saying them aloud. There's no difference in the pronunciation, right? Similarly, ye and ye sound the same. And we, and we sound the same. Technically, they are 99% similar but not completely identical. Even native Korean speakers cannot distinguish them, so just memorize them as I taught you. As you can see, the position of vowels in Hangul varies. Some vowels are placed to the right of the consonant, some go below, and some extend both to the right and below. Here's a simple way to distinguish them. Just focus on whether the vowel is vertical or horizontal. If the vowel is derived from E, it will be placed to the right of the consonant. If the vowel is derived from it will be placed below the consonant. If the vowel contains both vertical and horizontal elements, like wa or we, it will be placed both to the right and below the consonant. 아이, 야채, 어사, 여자, 도서, 요주, 구, 듀오, 그, 비, 애도, 예, 세대, 폐, 화, 외, 쇠, 뭐, 괴, 위, 의. Now let's talk about the last Lego block, Batchim. The word Batchim literally means support in Korean, because it supports the syllable by coming at the bottom. Here is something interesting. Some consonants change their pronunciation when used as Batchim. For example, 이응. 이응 sounds ng when it's in Batchim. For example, the English word King Kong is written in Hangul like this. Do you see the 이응 at the bottom? It has ng sound now because it's in the Batchim position instead of consonants. And 기역, 기역, 쌍기역, they all sound K in Batchim. 디귿, 티읕, 시옷, 쌍시옷, 지읒, 치읒, 히읗, they all sound T in Batchim. And some syllables have double Batchim, meaning two consonants at the bottom. There are two types. First one is only the first consonant is pronounced. For example, 목. The first consonant, 기역, is pronounced, but the second one, 시옷, is silent. This type includes these letters. The second type, only the second consonant is pronounced. For example, 삼, the second consonant, 미음, is pronounced, but the first one, 리을, is silent. This type includes these. It looks complicated, but actually it's quite simple. Just memorize the second group, where only the second consonant is pronounced. For all other double batchim, just pronounce the first consonant. And finally, there are 리을, 미음, 비읍, 피읍. These are simple. Just write them the same way as you would when using them as consonants. 룰, 몸, 밥, 집, 강, 각, 선역, 깎다, 닫다, 밑, 못, 있다, 젖, 돛, 눈, 앉다, 많다, 목, 앉다, 많다, 넓다, 외골, 핥다, 싫다, 닭, 삼, 읍다. Today we learned about Hangul's consonants, vowels, and Batchim. There are more advanced topics, but with what you have learned today, you are already able to read Hangul. Now let's practice and get more familiar with Hangul. 바나나, 사자, 가지, 청어, 치킨, 슬롯 머신, 깨소금, 땀띠, 빠삐용, 삭, 여덟, 산기슭,